Great rising loves. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. Today is Crown Chakra Sunday, y'all. You know, every Sunday I told y'all we'll meet you all here. Well, I think I'm about to get ready to change it up. If I do, I will leave a post on here next Sunday letting you all know that there will be a change. So my whole page is about to change real soon, y'all. So stay tuned. There's going to be an update. I don't know if I'm going to delete the videos. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it yet, but I know I got a plan. That's all what matters. Okay? So, today we're going to talk about what can we make better in our lives. Like, Sunday is the day that we come and chit chat. We talk about the things that we can make better in our lives, not just for us, but also for our children, okay? And so having children, it's very important to make sure that you got some things set up, that you got some things planned. Because when you don't, your life feels scattered and everywhere. You feel irritated, you feel agitated. I know it because I go through it all the time. It's not that easy. And I find better ways each and every week how to get greater and greater at, making me and my children's lives better and easier. I know nothing is really that easy, but as far as when it comes from the mind, when you got it all together in your mind, when you have mental clarity, when your mind is clear, you can get things done easily and effortlessly. And so let's talk about some things. I wanted to come on here and just talk about just a few things, like I don't know, like meal prepping. How do you prep your children's meal for school? Like, what do y'all do to prep y'all children's meal for school? Or if you don't have children, what do you do to prep your meal, for the week instead of going cook food every single day? Some people don't like, some people don't like food that's already cooked, leftovers. They like fresh food. I mean, I was that way at first, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to, start eating it because I realize sometimes the food does have the flavor. So anyways, I'll get more into that on another video. But today I wanted to talk about that. That's one of the things I did want to talk about. The children. How do you prep your children's meal? For me, on Sundays, I normally just come in the kitchen. Well, I already have my list down for each week. What my children is going to eat for breakfast. What are they going to eat for lunch? What are they going to eat for dinner when they get home from school? Yes, my children take lunch because we are vegan. So we take lunch. We take lunch. They take lunch to school. And for myself, I make like mostly raw foods and I eat it. So I do mostly raw foods, but I do eat other foods sometimes. When I have leftovers, I cook for them and I have some left over and I'm like, okay, you know what? We're going to eat today. I'm going to eat this today. But this week, we're like strictly watermelon. I need to clean up my skin a little more. And also I am working on, more mental clarity. Like, I get messages all the time. I understand what I'm doing, but I can get things done easier if I, eat light or if I eat cleaner. Like, not saying vegan is not clean, but me, I am highly, highly, highly sensitive because I had already transitioned to raw vegan and now my body is just like adapted to it. And so when I tried to go back to just trying vegan again, then my skin was just like, nope, we're not having it. Go ahead and let it go. Go ahead and go raw. And now, so I'm working on going raw because of that situation. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And so now I'm still working on going raw vegan. I'm taking my time. I know right now it's going to be a challenge, but I know it's going to get greater and greater and greater. So I'm excited about it. Other than that, yeah, I do my children's breakfast, I do their lunch, and I do their dinner. I normally will cook up like at least 2 to 3 days worth of meals. If the meal is super easy, I'm like, you know what? What I'm going to do is I make this in the AM. I make this a day before because it's super easy. But if it's a meal that's going to take like an hour, 30 minutes or something, I will go ahead and just get to cooking it and putting it up and maybe freezing it. Like, for instance, some vegan pancakes. My children want pancakes. So what I'm doing is I'm making the vegan pancakes, and I'm going to make a lot of them, and I'm going to freeze them up. And when it's time for them to eat it, I'm going to put it in the oven, let it throw out, let it cook, and voila, we got breakfast on hand. But it's the easy way. But I wanted to come on here and talk about this because I felt like we all need help with that. And so I wish I had my paper right here, what I have. I have a whole lot of stuff on the list. Not a whole lot, but I have like a variety of things. It's just like, being vegan, we say it's not expensive. At first I was like, no, it's not expensive. But no, when you're on a true vegan lifestyle, it's more expensive, okay? Especially having 2 children, it's more expensive. So it's like you have to work some things out. You have to make sure you know what you're going to get when you go in the store. You're not picking up other things because you will be spending over $600. What I'm gonna tell you. So I'm just saying. So for me, I now go to the store. I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's do something different. Let's spend $115 this week. Let's see how this work out. Because I know over the other weeks it's like I kind of went way over. I'm like, man, like I can do better. And so every month I've been going on and on and on. Like, you know what? I'm gonna make it better this time. I'm gonna do better next month, because this month I didn't do so great with spending. So now last month I did okay. I did better than I did the month after that. Now this month I'm like, okay. See, now I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look at my receipts. I'm gonna see everything that I brought, and I'm gonna write the pricing on my little I got this app on my phone. I'm going to write it, the food that I got, the brand and the pricing, so I can know how much I'm spending. And if I went over this week, which I did go over this week. Today I went over. So on my food. So I went over on the budget, what I put out for myself. And so now next week I'm like, okay, well, I went over. I'm only able to spend this amount of money next week because I went over on this week. It's like disciplining yourself. It's very important at this time. It's something in our lives that we need to take a look at, that we need to address and change it, because we've been going through these cycles for a long period of time and just wondering why it's not working. Well, it hasn't been working because we haven't been trying. We haven't been putting in the work. We haven't been smart about it. We've been just doing, instead of sitting there, taking the time and finding better ways to readjust, to find better ways to spend and still, eat great, still eat great, still eat healthy. And so that's been one of my biggest things. And so, yeah, that is some things that I had to say. I did want to go on and add more to it, but Sundays, I do like to make these videos kind of short. I do want to tell you all that, like I said in the beginning of the video, some new things are coming up. I got some great projects that's coming along, so I just want you all to stay tuned. Just, it's going to be some small changes going to be taking place. So stay tuned, okay? We'll be a little different. We will be talking about children more as well, parents and children. And we also we'll be doing videos like this and the videos we've been doing at first, because we do have to work with ourselves, right? Before we take care of our children, we have to work with ourselves too. So this is very important for me, and that's why I'm here doing this. But yes, y'all, also there's a chance that there may be a name change as well. This will not be the Jade Watts Show anymore. This will be something different. But I definitely enjoyed the Jade Watts Show, although it wasn't that long. So I love y'all so much. I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.